Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Ashley. I have an exciting video today for you, and it's actually a collaboration. So it is with LuuLuu, and her channel is Aging Gorgeously 2017. So I'm going to put her picture here. She is lovely. She is wonderful. And I was super excited when she asked me to do this collab. I said, girl, what? You emailing me? Are you for real? Okay, yes, I'm down, sure. So today we have a bomb look for you made with bomb products. And when I say bomb, I mean Black-owned makeup products. So I have a full face of Black-owned makeup products. I have not seen her video. We're going to upload at the same time. We haven't talked about what products we're using. We just discussed our concept that we're going to do a bomb look, meaning it's going to be fly. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be something you're going to want to recreate and tag us on Instagram so we can see it. And I'll leave my handle down below so we can see what you created. But I went through my collection and I pulled out all my Black-owned makeup products, and I'm actually really thrilled. So this video is actually not going to be very hard for me to recreate. There was only 2 products I had to go and purchase actually to do this video, which was a brow pencil and some lashes. And my lashes are by Raine, and I'm going to talk about all the products while I'm doing my full face. And I know this video, like bomb makeup or the bomb challenge, was really trending in my pre-YouTube days. So that was maybe about 2 to 3 years ago, where everybody was doing the bomb challenge, where they're using a full face of makeup of all Black-owned makeup products. Excellent. So for what I can notice about the videos back then and my collection now, that there are so many more Black-owned brands, and that this video was actually not very hard for me to do because I have a lot of these brands in my collection already, and it was like I didn't have to scour too far. These are products that I generally enjoy all the time. I use them all the time, and if they were purple, the person, meaning the owner, I would use them anyway, okay? Because they're just good, okay? Because I try not to buy crappy makeup. I like affordable makeup, even though some of y'all might not think that. But I do like affordable things. But I wanted to look great at the same time and perform excellent. So without further ado, let's zoom on in and let's get this face going, because we're actually going to do a full face today. And y'all know I can take forever for it. So I will see you guys in the demo. Okay, so I got you guys zoomed in, and I didn't come as close right now because I want to kind of just focus on my brows. We got to do the brows, and if I need to pull you in a little bit more so you can see the eye look, then we can go with that. But I'm going to start off with this black Radiance pencil, and it's a precision brow sculptor. It looks like this right here. It's thin. It has a spoolie on one side right here, and then we have the pencil on the other side. I do not remember how much this costs. $8 or $9. It was actually a little hard for me to find. Like, a lot of the stores carried black Radiance, but they did not have the eye pencil. And I actually found this on Amazon, but it was like an add-on. You couldn't just order it by itself. You had to order something else, and then they would ship this out. So I guess they were like, we're not shipping out this little bitty brow pencil. So I'm like, I get it, but then at the same time, it's like, well, what if you just need the brow pencil, you know? So I'm gonna go ahead. I kind of brush my brows in some type of working order. So we're gonna go ahead and fill these bad boys in. So I usually, okay, the pencil is super skinny. You can see right here. So we'll see. I am used to my ABH brow definer. So I usually start underneath and then work on top and then go here. So let's get going. And it's like a brown shade, like a caramel-y brown. I don't remember the exact number. It looks like the number was actually on the packaging, which I just tossed. But so far, this is working okay. I'm liking it. The color's looking good, which is excellent considering I had to pick it offline. And I didn't have very many options as to what the shades look like. But it's looking very nicely. I usually prefer pencil in my brows. If you guys are not new to my channel, you know I usually use the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow definer to do my brows. And then as of lately, I've been using the Dip Brow Gel in the same shade to kind of define my brows some. Okay, so that, I ain't mad. You ain't mad at all, okay? I'll fix the shape up just a tiny bit in a second. We'll go in with some concealer, but other than that, honey, this was easy. You know, you always get nervous using a new product. It's not like it's bad, but you know, you just like, it's not what you're used to. Bear with me, guys. There's only like 2 products that are not black owned that I kind of have to cheat on. So it's just this Anastasia brush, and then probably my foundation brush, and oh, and the glue for, yeah, the glue for the for the what's the names for our lashes. But I'm gonna go in with the shade 370, and this is actually gonna double as our eyeshadow base today. This is the Fenty concealer. This is the Profilt'r concealer. It's in shade 370. And as you know, Fenty concealer, she dropped with 40 shades of foundation. Back in the day, I have the foundation, but the concealer has been my jam. And she has launched with 50 shades of the concealer and extended her foundation line by 10 shades to match the concealer. So super awesome. She's catering to everybody. And that's what I like about these brands. Basically, like, everybody, don't feel that because they're brown, or I mean they're black owned brands, can't even talk all of a sudden, but you can't use them. This makeup is for everybody. We're just happy to showcasing these brands that, you know, they're black owned. But they're definitely inclusive brands. Okay, so we have cleaned up our brows. So we are looking good right here. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of the concealer, and we're just gonna prime our eyelids. And this actually works so well as a shadow base. This is that same 370 concealer. And we're just gonna go ahead and blend that out. I'm gonna go ahead and take this flat concealer brush, or this actually crease brush, deluxe crease brush by Real Techniques. Sorry, one thing. Other than that, just 1 or 2 things. I promise y'all. Okay, just make sure that it's blended out. This is so nice as a shadow base. You know, like, I'm just gonna drag some down here while we're at it, whatever excess. Okay, I'm just gonna tap it out with my finger right here, because I just want to make sure that I don't have any lines. This is like the hard part for me, because I was like, I have so many eyeshadow palettes by Juvia's Place, Pat McGrath, Colored Raine, Beaute. So I pulled out a few because I have this green look I want to do in mine, and I've been like pining to do this green look. So we'll see, and hopefully I think it'll turn out great. But so the palettes I picked out today, I have the Colored Raine Safari Raine. This palette just released. Looks like this. I did do a video on it. And then I have the Tribe by Juvia's Place. You know, these 2 palettes said they were, you know, they were like, they're like cousins, you know. And then I have the Beaute Flair palette. Did a video on this. So all 3 of these palettes I have done a video on. This is super gorgeous. Performs so well. And then I also have Pat McGrath. This is Mothership 3. And she looks like this. So I have been wanting to do like this turquoise look, and there are, let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna go in first using this Colored Raine blending brush right here. I picked this blending brush up with the Safari Raine collection, and so I'm gonna go in with the shade from the Tribe palette, Juvia's, and this is Aroma, this light orange right here. And I'm gonna start this off as my first transition shade. And look how nice that blends over that concealer. So, you know, if you're wanting a dual purpose for your Fenty concealer, it works very nicely as an eyeshadow primer. So I'm just going ahead, blending that in. Really focusing it up here. So I want it to peek through because it's going to be a lighter shade of orange. Okay, and I'm going to bring it a little bit down into here. Okay, first shade down. Now I'm going to pick in my color Raine, Safari Raine. I'm going to go in with the shade Clay. This is a beautiful burnt orange color. I'm just going to stamp that under that first shade, which was Aroma. Blending back. Look how well these shadows perform. You guys already know how I feel about color Raine. So nice. That's perfection. I'm gonna go in, and now I'm gonna go in with the Flair palette by Beaute, and I'm gonna take this shade called Moss. And I'm gonna still keep, am I gonna still keep? Yeah, let's change brushes. We're gonna go in with this Juvia's Place brush right here. And look, I got black on brushes too, y'all. And this is just a crease brush. I have an eye set by them. And we're going to go ahead and take, yeah, what did I say? Moss right here. Pick up just a tiny bit. This palette's super pigmented, and we're just gonna blend that into the crease, layering it over that orange, making sure not to cover up that orange. Look how well these shades blend together. Whew. This is just harmonious, huh? And you know, like, it's been all the rage to have like a pop of green or a pop of teal in palettes as of lately. Like, we went from Papa Blue to Papa Teal, Papa Green. Okay, so nice. Okay, so we got that shade laid down. Now I'm going to go into, going back into the color range. Yeah, am I? Yeah, I am. Okay. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take this eyeshadow brush by Juvia's Place right here, and I'm gonna go in with the shade Jungle. Such a deep, pretty teal. And I'm just gonna pat that on the inner and outer V. Do you see how pigmented that is? Y'all see it. Okay, and I'm gonna extend it up. I'm gonna put some right here in between. Okay, and so I like to look straightforward to make sure I got my crease work high enough. So we are gonna go in. This blending brush is super big, but it's by Juvia's Place also. And we're just gonna kind of blend all of this out. Make it fuse nicely together. But we don't want to blend too high because we do not want to lose our orange. Okay, and when I'm looking at my eye, I think like the turquoise over here could be a little bit higher. So going back in with that flat, this eyeshadow brush by Juvia's Place, going back in with the shade Jungle. Jungle's right here. Bringing that a little bit higher. There we go, kind of creating a V with it. I'm just going to add a tiny bit more in there from whatever we lost in blending. Now going back in with my Juvia's Place blending brush, I'm just going to lightly diffuse that color. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to go back in with our Fenty concealer, and we're going to cut the crease in the middle using my same Anastasia number 18 brush that I kind of carved my eyebrows out with. Sorry, y'all. I do have a brush that's flatter, but I need to save it. I'm just pressing that in the middle. That way we can make sure for our halo eye we have a sharp line. So we got our halo effect going. Now, going back in with the Tribe palette by Juvia's Place. Going in with this beautiful shade, Coral. This shade is so pretty. Look at the duochrome shift on this shade. Ugh. So, this is why I've been wanting to do this look. So now I'm going to go in with this flat shader brush by Raine. It's like, who is it by? Okay, picking up Aroma right here. And we're going to place this where we put the concealer. Do you see that shift? Oh. That shift is amazing. Okay, so we can't leave it like this, of course. So we got to go back in with our shader brush from Juvia's Place, and now we're just going to kind of lightly blend those edges together. They fuse, and right now I don't have any additional product on the brush. I'm just bringing them together so they fuse. And then I will take a little bit of extra Aroma and it over. So going back in with Aroma from Juvia's Place Tribe. Go. And you're just gonna do this until like you're happy with how it looks, because we don't like, we wanted the shade to pop, but we don't want just blocks. And this way we get some of the iridescent, like that shade peeking over, and you're like, yes, what is that? I'm just gonna add a little bit more in that middle. Here we go. Going back in, same Juvia's Place brush from before. And you know what? They have a very similar shade in this palette called Sand, so I'm just gonna pick it up. Some up at the top there. Okay, I'm gonna do the other eye and I'll come back so we can finish our face and our eyes. I have my Fenty Fly Girl liner, and this is the shade Cause I'm Black, because you know Rihanna always got a collab back for us. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the top waterline, and we're gonna put our lashes on and get the rest of our face rolling. Okay, this liner is actually pretty easy to use, but I've had it for a while and it's a little dried up, so we will, like I said, we'll fix it. I'll get it straight in a second. And so the way I get it straight is I take my handy dandy makeup wipe and I get these corners and just drag it up. And then I'll go in and fix that little part, but you get it in the right direction. And then for bottom liner, we're gonna go in with the Pat McGrath. This is the Perma Gel Glide On Pencil, and this is Extreme Black, okay? So I'm gonna do this on the bottom waterline. Okay, so this eyeliner is awesome. So we're gonna leave the eyes alone for a second. I'm gonna fix this wing liner in a moment, but I'm gonna go in with my favorite base that I've been wearing at the moment, which is the Fenty 370 concealer. And so I actually don't have any primers that are black on, so I'm not gonna put any primer. And I just put a little bit right here. I put a kind of like a lot of it right there. And I literally just buff it out. And this covers so beautifully. I've been wearing this non-stop since I've gotten it as a foundation because I just really like the finish of it. It's more dewier and I have dry skin. I'm just taking, if you're curious, this is my, what is this? It Cosmetics brush for Ulta. And I just literally just buffed this out on my skin and it is so nice and it wears so well throughout the day. Normally, I put my Tatcha Harper what primer is that? That is the, I can't think of it, Silk Canvas. Silk Canvas primer on with it. And it blends out so nicely. And lasts all day, makes my skin look radiant, gives me just a right amount of coverage that I need. And my face doesn't feel dry. Now, I love the foundation by Fenty. And I have it. I wear the shade 370 in that, but that formulation is a matte formulation, and like I said, I have dry skin. So when she came out with this and I started using this all over my face, I was like, yes, yes, girl, yes. Okay, so we are buffed, okay, and ready to go. So now I actually have this, I'm going to try to fix up my liner on this side. Like I said, I've had the Fenty for a minute, so she's pretty much kind of dried out. But it's such a good liner, okay? But I'm going to go in with this Precise, and this is a dual-ended marker by McGrath Labs. I got this in an Everything Eye kit. She used to sell these kits, and they came back out around Thanksgiving time, Black Friday. So, but she does have her Precise liners that are separate. So one side you have a bold line, one side you have Precise. I'm going with the Precise. It says Precise, but look how big it is. Just so you can see, this is what the bold end looks like, okay? So now she has like more of the traditional liners. And I'm gonna fix up this corner. And we're gonna hope and pray on it. Okay, and I'm just going to touch it up there. We're going to go in now. I'm going to do my lashes last. So now I'm going to go in with the shade from the Juvia's Place palette. And I am going to take this small little pencil brush right here from Juvia's Place. And I'm going to go in with the shade Cuba right here. And this is a shimmery taupe. So this will play nicely with our top. Going back in with the Safari Raine palette, I'm going to take Toucan right here. Gorgeous shade. Oh my gosh. All these shades are so pretty. Right there on the inner corner. Well, the inner of my bottom lash line. Now I have pulled out one other little product, sorry that's not black owned. I have my NYX glitter glue. I'm going in with, I cleaned off my Anastasia 18 brush. I love to use this brush for like concealers, glitter glues. It just gets the job done. So going in with this glitter glue and pressing it right here. Now going in with the Pat McGrath Mothership 3. Going in with this beautiful chartreuse color. So we got Gigabyte on the brush, looks like that. We are going to stamp that right where we have that glitter glue. Because you know, these metallics, they are great, but they are pretty glittery. That are by Pat McGrath. So we want it to be able to stick and show up and do what we needed to do. Just literally sticking that in the inner corner right there. So pretty. And then whatever's left, I do kind of want to just put that on the bottom right here. So okay, so let's go ahead and add our lashes. I'm using Colored Raine lashes. They're faux mink lashes. And this is the style Diamond Status. It says that they're 100% handmade, invisible band, 3-dimension design, and last for 15 to 25 wears with proper care. And let me tell you, the packaging is super nice. This is actually plastic right here. Plastic case, lashes are secure, and then you have this nice little cute glittery background, and then this was the wrapping. I actually picked this up at Riley Rose. We have a Riley Rose here in the Water Tower in Chicago, and they sell colored Raine, as well as our local Target, but Target does not have everything. Riley Rose has the lashes and a few more of the items, but like Queen of Hearts and some of the bigger palettes are not in there. So I need to go ahead and just prepare my lashes. They look like this. I hope this lash is actually not too big. We shall see. Let's see. It might be a little much. I might have to cut them down just a tiny bit. Okay, so I cut the little parts of the band off the lash right here. So I was just measuring it to my eye. And this style is super dramatic. The lashes that I would have probably more opted for were not in stock. And you know, I had to order some other lashes, but that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. Here we have our first lash on, and as you can see, it's still super, super dramatic. I like the style. It's just, it's a little much. It's a little much. And I have a smaller eye, so, you know, it kind of overpowers, but we're going to roll with it. All right, so we're almost finished with the eyes, but we're going to go to the face and the lips in a second, let my lashes settle, and then we'll go in with some mascara and we'll be done. So I'm going ahead and I'm taking my Juvia's Place Saharan Blush Volume 2 right here. And I'm going to go in, let's see, I have green eyeshadow on, so usually when I wear green, I like to use my purple eyeshadow, my purple blush right here. So this is the shade B, and I'm just taking my regular blush brush. Christian Siriano. I'm just gonna lightly apply this because I'm like, why am I picking up so much? This shade is super pigmented. Just gonna put that on the apples of my cheeks. Then I'm gonna go in with my Juvia's Place Heroine Glow 1. I love this highlighter. This is actually one of my favorite highlighters, and I've been wearing it non-stop. And I'm going to take it with my Fenty highlighter brush right here, and this is what the shade looks like. Super pretty, nice gold shade. Go ahead and take the brush and apply the highlighter. As you can see, it just gives such a nice glow. I love this gold shade. I feel like this is the perfect gold shade for me. I was really looking for a nice gold shade prior to this. I know a lot of people love, what is it, Champagne Pop, but I like it. I still have it in my collection, but I really love how this looks on me. There, and I like to put some up there on my temples. Okay. So now I'm going to go in with lipstick. So the only color lip liner that I have that's black on is a Pat McGrath, but it's called like True Red, and clearly red lipstick. It's not really going to go with this green eyeshadow look. So, but I do have her lipstick right here, and this is Flesh One lipstick. And this is, okay, actually this is Flesh One, but Flesh One is really light right here. This is what the shade looks like. Focus. But let's see, we're gonna go in maybe with Flesh 2. Yeah, let's do Flesh 2. More of a brownie or nude, okay? And just gonna apply that. And then I have one more brand to feature. And if you're wondering why the packaging looks different by Pat McGrath, this was from her Lip Everything kit, and these came out a couple years ago, and it was a re-promoted item around Black Friday. So this is Flesh 2. And then I'm going to take this lip gloss by this brand called the Lip Bar. She's based out of Detroit. The brand was actually featured on Shark Tank. And they did not approve her, but her business is flourishing. She can actually be found on the Target website. She could be found in the local Target that I shop at. and she just opened a flagship store in her hometown of Detroit. So super amazing. It's called the Lip Bar. They have amazing lipsticks. Their liquid lipsticks are great. I haven't tried any of the bullet lipsticks yet. They have a shade that's called Prima Donna that's super nice. That's purple, but I'm not going to do that. And then they have the shade called Boss Lady. So this is an excellent red. And then I will show this on my channel on another date. But we're going to go in with this lip gloss. And this is the shade called Goodness. And we're just going to go ahead and top our lips with this. Look how pretty this shade is. Such a nice lip gloss. It's glittery. It gives reflex, but it is not gritty. It's super smooth. Okay, so we got our lips going. So let's take a look at the mascara. So I have Pat McGrath Fetish Eyes Mascara. I've done a video about this on my channel. And I'm just going to go ahead and hit up my bottom lashes and then blend in the top to my false lashes right here. This is the wand, if you're wondering what it looks like right here. And this is a very buildable mascara. It's very dark. You don't really have to worry about transfer, so I do appreciate it. I do think, I can't talk while I do it. I do think that the wand, however, is a little much for my baby lashes, but it does pack a punch. So this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I am so thrilled about how this look came out. I think it is absolutely gorgeous. I think this is a bomb look. Let me know down in the comments if you think this is a bomb look, because honey, do you see this halo eye? I did not come to play with you guys, okay? So let me know what you guys think about the products that I use. You know, all of these products are basically readily accessible. You can pick them up in your Target, Ulta Beauty, online at their individual websites, Sephora. I mean, these brands are super accessible. Riley Rose is another store that you can pick them up. And these brands I have shown on my channel plenty of times. And I don't even care that they're black owned. I'm like, if you were purple, I will use these, okay? Because these are great products, okay? Just honestly. And you know, I have done a video basically on all the palettes pretty much that are on my face at the moment. And I've talked about this highlighter. I've talked about the concealer from Fenty. I have a video on that. I also have a video on the colored Raine, Safari Raine palette that just came out. Don't have a video on this, but you know how I feel about Mother Pat. And then I have a video on this also. I have like 2 or 3 videos actually on this particular palette. So I just think that the products are so fun. These are actually well done products. So it was just nice to showcase this. I think it's great that you can find more of these brands readily accessible, and we're not like scrapping and searching high and low to find these products. But somebody needs to come through with some brow products or make those Black Radiance products a little bit easier to find, because I shouldn't have had to like order something else from Amazon to get this pencil, because I went to about a Target, I went to about 3 other Walgreens, could not find it, okay? And they carried Black Radiance, but I could not find the eyebrow pencil to save my life. And we need more complexion products. Who's coming out with bronzers? I know the Juvia's place has one, but you know, we need more. So I think this is a great start. Let me know what you guys think about the look. Be sure to check out my girl LuuLuu's page. You know, she is Aging Gorgeously 2017. I'm sure she's going to have a fire look for you, and I cannot wait to see what products she uses and what look she comes up with. I know it's going to be bomb, okay? Because we're using bomb products. So I will talk to you guys later, and hit the notification bell, because you know I will have another video for you very, very soon. And I got to hit my chair dance, because you know I like to dance. Bye.